Hello, my lovely Libras. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So we are doing your February weekly reading. It is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. And if you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do a personals open, and everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my lovely Libras, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear them. Please show me Libra's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. You got the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for your general overall energy. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Nine of Cups in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse, the Five of Cups, and the Hangman in the reverse. You do have two fives here. I do feel like this is a really challenging energy. However, I do feel that for a lot of you, I feel like you are the ones that are walking away from a situation. Okay, and that may not be the case for everyone, but I do feel like it is the case for a lot of you. And I think a lot of that is coming from this Ten of Pentacles energy of really seeing where something isn't aligned with what you really truly want, what you really truly value when it comes to your relationship, when it comes to love, when it comes to your life moving forward in the future, right? When you picture what that looks like, I feel like you're starting to see that this isn't aligned with that vision that you have, the things that are important to you, right? I also feel like somebody else isn't really treating you according to your value. I do kind of feel this bigger picture energy here for you, Libra, seeing the bigger picture of a situation. And it's not taking away from the difficulties from leaving something behind. But I do feel like you have the strength to do it here. You got the Strength card. I feel like you're finding the courage and the strength to do the difficult things. The Nine of Cups in the reverse, I think you're looking at how unsatisfied and unfulfilled you've been in this connection. Maybe not the whole time, but that's how it has been, right? So it's going to be difficult to go, but it would be difficult to stay too, and I feel like that's where you're at with things. The Lovers in the reverse, there's them not treating you according to your value, and you feeling unfulfilled in the connection has really led to a major disconnect here, right? Between the two of you. The Lovers in the reverse. The Lovers also can be a turning point. You know, I do feel like you have put in the strength, is like putting in that work, that grind daily, right? I think you have put in the work, the effort to try to see if things could turn around in this connection, right? But they haven't. So even though you're grieving it, Five of Cups, even though you're disappointed because your efforts, you know, didn't turn things around in the way that you had hoped that they would, you know, I feel like you're recognizing where you can't be the only one putting in those efforts. We have the Hangman in the reverse here. I do feel like you guys are choosing to release something here, even though it is difficult. We're going to clarify this more in a moment, but we're going to take a look at their energy towards you. Show me the person that Libra is dealing with in this situation. What is their energy towards Libra? Some of you guys could have had a family with this person, or you just invested a lot of time. You've been with this person for a long time. King of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Cups, Four of Swords in the reverse, Death card, Knight of Cups in the reverse. Overall energy, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's almost like they, with that Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it's almost like they weren't, like they are taking this as bad news. It's like almost like they weren't expecting it. Or it's not what they wanted to hear. And all of a sudden, as I start pulling their energy, my throat is, I feel like I'm losing my voice here. I do kind of feel it. It's like a restricted energy. Like I feel like this person, I feel like this, like their throat is tightening. I feel like maybe they're at a loss for words. Like I said, I feel like even though I feel like you guys have had conversations and you have been putting in the work, it's almost like they didn't expect it. Got the King of Wands here in the reverse. It could be a little bit of a lashing out. I don't think this is the case for most of you, but for some of you guys, they could have, you know, because they weren't expecting. I do feel like some of them could have not handled the news well. Okay, there could be a lashing out for some of you guys. Some of you guys haven't even had this conversation yet. Some of you have, though. There could be a lashing out for some of you, so be careful with that. I do feel like it'll be followed up by a pretty quick apology here. Okay. I do feel like this person is not at peace with this is not what they want. They're feeling very unsettled here. I also kind of feel like for some of you guys where this person has a very demanding job, right? You know, they don't take breaks, they don't take vacations, they don't take time off. They're kind of regretting a lot of those decisions. They're regretting the time that they didn't, you know, that they didn't take off, the time that they didn't, you know, devote to the connection, the time that they didn't work on things here. The actions that they didn't take, they're regretting as much as the actions as they did. For the rest of you, I just feel like they're feeling very unsettled, and I do feel like they're gonna have a conversation with you about it. They're going to express that to you. They're not really sure what to do moving forward. They're not feeling very confident at this time as well. I do feel like they don't want things to be over, but they do recognize the need for change. They do recognize that the way that things have been does need to end. Okay, the death energy is here, and it is in the upright. And I don't feel like it's because they want the connection to end, you know, or that they're even accepting that. It, to me, feels more like they understand that the way that things have been is what needs to come to an end, right? And that it needs to kind of have a rebirth. They see that you're pulling away, whether it's physically leaving the connection behind, walking away, or whether it's disconnecting and withdrawing emotionally, right? Whether they can feel that you have pulled back your feelings or you have pulled back emotionally. There's distance between the two of you now. And it looks like all this stuff is just coming into their awareness. Even if you've expressed it to them, it's like they didn't take it seriously, or they didn't really hear you, or they weren't like really listening. It's got a Knight of Cups in the reverse here. To me, this feels like they want, you know, they want to change your mind here. They want you to have a change of heart when it comes to the decision that you've made here. Let's clarify. Yeah, Eight of Cups in the reverse here. So even though you're making this decision because of the long term, because of what you value, because of what you want, because of how you feel, the Eight of Cups in the reverse would tell me that, one, they do want you to return here, but also that you haven't fully disconnected emotionally. Even if you've pulled back and you've become withdrawn, there's a big part of you that is still very connected to this person and to this situation. We have the Magician here. But I feel like you've tried to do what you can, and now it's taking your power, I almost want to say elsewhere, but it's like, okay, well, if I can't make this work. You know, I've done what I can here. Maybe I should put that energy, you know, towards something else, towards a new dream or vision here with that Magician. With the Hermit in the reverse. And I feel like you've been thinking about this for a while. This is not a new energy. You know, this is not something that just came about this week. This is an energy you've been in. And I feel like you're just coming out of it, right? You're just coming out of this 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. You've been sitting in that, and now you're ready to break free. And that may look like leaving something behind in order to do that. But I feel like, especially with the Hangman being in the reverse, and the Hermit in the reverse, I feel like you've been in Hangman and you've been in Hermit. You've been stuck in these feelings, right? And now you're finally getting ready to break free from them. Not that it's going to be easy. Not that it doesn't come with its own sadness. You got the 9 of Swords. Upset in your head, overthinking. The Temperance in the reverse, but you know that you've been patient enough. And I feel like you're losing patience in a situation. Waiting for something to improve. Waiting for somebody to put their effort in. And for a lot of you guys, I feel like that's what you're expressing this to this person. You're letting this person know. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Justice card in the reverse. Wow. So they're really seeing how they've treated you unfairly here. They are really seeing the cause and effect play out here, right? They're seeing where their lack of investing time, effort, and energy into something, their lack of commitment to this connection, their lack of time invested into this connection, effort invested into it, they're seeing how that plays out. They're seeing how there's been a gross imbalance here. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. They're seeing where they didn't appreciate your value. You know, the 10 of Pentacles to me can be a card of what we value the very most. I also feel like it's feeling like things are very unstable. They're feeling they may lose what they value the most because they weren't treating it like what they valued the most. Now things are feeling very unstable. 6 of Cups. Thinking about the past, thinking about all the times. Really getting lost in things here. But I think this is necessary. You know, the 6 of Cups is Sun and Scorpio energy. And the Sun card illuminates things for us. And Scorpio is an energy that goes down very deep. So I feel like this person is really seeing the deep ways in which they have let you down. The deep ways in which they have hurt you or messed things up here, right? Even if it wasn't their intention. Even if it wasn't their intention. You got the Knight of Cups. I feel like they're expressing their feelings to you here. They're expressing all of this to you here. And the 6 of Cups can also, to me, be a gift from the universe. And sometimes that gift is a turnaround, is a shift, right? Especially in an area that has been stuck or stagnant. It's like something finally giving. And I feel like that's what's happening here. The situation is causing this person to finally give. And they're having these deeper realizations and they're expressing them to you. And the Queen of Wands. Feeling very passionate about you now. And that, you know, and especially in this deck here, she's picking a sunflower. And the sunflowers in the tarot represent clarity. They represent happiness. It's like this person is finally realizing what's going to make them happy. And just like she's choosing that sunflower, this person is finally deciding to choose you. Because I feel like they've been putting other things as a priority. They've been putting other things above you and this relationship, right? And it's like they're finally choosing you here. And it's up to you what you do with that. But this is what I have for you, my loves. Now, keep in mind, these are not permanent outcomes. This is just where the energy lies for about the next week. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling your personals, or Patreon, all of that is in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. And I do have a tarot course open. It is a one-on-one course that's done via Zoom. If you guys want more details about that, you can email me. My email's in the description box below. But if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here and supporting, and I will see you soon.